hello, my happy readers. Oops. Hello, 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 my happy readers. I finally figured it out, but unfortunately now I don't have my background, which is okay. It's all good. But I wanted to go live, just like I said I would. Try and get used to doing this. So we'll see how we do. All right. So uh, just a quick recap. Monday did a panel discussion, which was really a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it and met a couple new people and had a great time. Got to talk about a few things that I've been, doing and getting ready for. And I started advertising for the reading event that is scheduled for May 4th. So I am very, very excited about that. I will continue to advertise for that. And once you've paid for your ticket, you need to try and get your tickets as quickly as possible so that you can get your copy of the book before the event. However, in the event that you don't get the book before the event, saying that multiple times, sorry, I will work something out so that you have something to read at the same time to follow along and everything. So, but that was that's just part of it. I've also started advertising for a book signing that will also take place in May on May 14th, and I'm very excited about that. And the fact that I now have books being displayed in a store. Yay! It took a little bit of me actually getting up the courage to go and ask, but I did it. And so here we are. I now have my books displayed with the ability for people to order the books from the website and go from there. So I am very, very, very excited about that and looking forward to it. If anyone is commenting, I am very sorry that I can't see the comments. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. So let me see. Maybe doing this, I might be able to see comments should you want to comment. So anyway, the week was kind of busy on a work level for my other job because, of course, my books are kind of a side business at the moment, hoping to create that to be more of a side business and moving towards being an actual job. But I have actually made some progress in writing this week as well. And I found out that some editing has been done. So I'm very, very excited about that. It will just be a matter of getting those things together so that we can get the book done. So I had fun. I actually was doing some writing this morning, trying to get some stuff done. And then, of course, I got I got a new dishwasher. And so I was somewhat helping with that, but more staying out of the way, which was probably more of the help. But I got to remove the plastic after it was already in, so that was exciting. Now just getting to run it for the first time will be even more exciting. But I will be posting pictures of that later on. And that way you can see the new pretty dishwasher. We also got a microwave, but that's more for the hubby than for me. But this one's going to actually be mounted above our stove, so that'll be new. But I will actually have to help him with that because, he can't do that one by himself. So it'll be interesting. So we will have to see. Yes, new dishwasher. I'm so excited. I will show pictures. Of course, we went with a Whirlpool. We had a GE for the longest time, but we switched to a Whirlpool this time. So I am very, very excited. And of course, I picked out a new refrigerator, but of course, we're waiting till the current one dies before we go and get the new one. But I'm excited about that too. As soon as we're able to do it. But as I was saying, the fourth book in the romance series is currently in progress, both being edited and finishing up on the writing. I've gotten a few more pages done in chapter 12. I still haven't, the story still hasn't let me know how long it's going to be. However, I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit longer than Becca and Wesley was. So there'll be a few more pages, but we'll see, because it may surprise me and say, nope, we're good, we're all done. Let's leave some for later and go from there. But I am excited, and I am looking forward to getting this book out this year, and just I'm just excited. So hello, Kathy, and thank you for watching. And so we're we're getting there, and just to throw out a little plug there for my friend Kathy. She is also my editor. Love her dearly. She knows me, she knows how I write, so it makes it a little bit easier for her to do the editing, except every once in a while she says, dang it, I forgot to edit, I got caught up in the reading. So I'm not going to complain. That's a good thing. So I'm excited about that. So, all right. Well, as far as the recap goes, we did, I talked about the discussion panel on Monday. And then I had a nice meeting with the publicist. And so she kind of did some renaming for me. It's going to take me a little bit to get used to the new name and everything. It's the Queen of Enigmatic Story. It's quite a mouthful, but nonetheless, it's kind of cool, and it's different. So it makes me stand out a little bit more, which I kind of like. And oh, my crown is a little crooked. Let me straighten that up here. Got to have my moon right in the middle. And then of course. On Friday, I got to visit with some great friends that I had not seen in a little while, and did a wine party with Laura. She was great. I learned some things about wine that I almost now think I want to unlearn. But it was still good, and I actually tasted some wines that I had always disliked. But I think the last one we tried, did the testing of, was a very dry red wine, which surprisingly I actually liked. But then I went back to the first one, which she had said was a sweet one, and tried it, and it actually was sweet. So it changed my perspective from what I thought the first time I tried it to tasting it the second time. So I was actually quite impressed, and quite surprised, because of the fact that I ended up liking the one that I figured I wouldn't like at all, and so did she actually. But it was good, and we had some fun. Met a new person, had a great time. Figured out, ex-coworkers and new coworkers get along. It's awesome. It's an awesome thing. And so I'm looking forward to getting to meet her other coworkers, and get some tastes of some other wines, just to see what's out there and find out what I actually do like and don't like, rather than kind of having a fixed idea at that point. But of course, and Saturday was the day that we went and purchased the microwave and the dishwasher, and picked out the refrigerator, but that'll come later. But it was nice. It was nice. And so the weekend recap was, it was a busy week, but it turned out to be a really great week. And I'm hoping for the upcoming week to be just as good and just as moving forward in this process of getting the books out there, getting people to see it, and getting some guests, or well, getting people to show up for the reading, just to get an idea and get a feel for my writing and my stories, and also giving everybody an opportunity to actually ask me questions and understand my stories. All right, and let's see. Kathy says it was so much fun. I'm so glad everyone got along. Yes, me too. Me too. Oh, and she also said I've reread so many parts. Yeah, I actually found myself earlier this week when I was looking back through some stuff. I actually had to pick up one of the, I think it was Becca and Wesley. I actually had to pick up Becca and Wesley to remember a character name, and I kind of got caught up in reading it myself. So I'm actually looking forward to getting the opportunity to actually read some of Lyric and Michael. It'll be out loud, but still at the same time, I'll actually get to reread what I wrote, and start getting into the story again. But at that point, that'll also help me get better acquainted with some other characters that I had created that I've kind of forgotten about, because they only come to me when it's time for me to read or to write their story. So when the characters come to me in my dreams and everything, and the scenes start playing out, I know that's the story that I'm supposed to be writing. So I kind of forget about the other characters at that point, unless they're in that story for whatever reason, because that's where they're supposed to be. And but of course, each of the characters still kind of flow throughout all the books and all the stories. So you don't completely lose sight of other characters while the other stories are being written, even if I haven't made it to their stories yet. But they will come. They will come. All right. So I didn't think I'd make it 10 minutes, and I'm now at 12 and a half. So we're doing good. But I'm going to go ahead and end here, and we will do another recap next week. All right. Have a great week, everyone. Bye.